the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starter, Javier Assad.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go now? So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that's through there for a strike. So we're off and running in game one. Tatis waits. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
And the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ryan
O'Hearn comes up to hit. Assad picks to first. Tatis dives back in. Tatis runs. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in game one of the wild card series. And now 1-2.
Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. That one misses. The count now 2-2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. On a bounce right side, Castro. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, but when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Manny Machado stands in now and watches strike one. And that one fouled off. Tatis stands at third with one gone in the inning. This one smoked out to left. Hat makes the catch. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And now here is Jackson Merrill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike two.
0-2.
And a ground ball to first. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hat in position. And that's the third out. So they get one run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs coming up. Back here at the friendly confines. And towing the slab in this one, J.P. Sears. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Towards first. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Merrill makes the grab for the second out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's out to center field. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Game one of this wild card series. Here's the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Assad back to work. Just missed.
Outside.
Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. That misses. And the count now 2-0.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
And a 2-1 on the way. That clips the corner.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering way off the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. Left field. And it falls. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Man, that feels so good when you can win a battle like that. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bogaerts gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
That is seven. The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That one fouled off. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That one the other way. They get the tag on him. Back to first, and that is a double play. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Padres lead one. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Kyle Tucker. And that is out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground, Iglesias throws to first, and Tucker is retired.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. Hot shot to third. Slings to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, the first baseman,
Moises Ballesteros digs in now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 down, nobody on. That's outside. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
2 out, space is empty. Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the 3rd inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Fermin will handle the catching duties in this one. 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
That missed. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
In for a strike, and a count 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swings and misses. Now 1 away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. Upstairs. 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. On the ground, could be two. Fires to second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong.
Armstrong.
And that's downstairs and outside. Late with the swing there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Batting it, the shortstop, Dansby.
Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might...
Good feed. That's one. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Batting up, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
That one ripped, but foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A
breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here's the catcher, Michael Bush. Grounded out his first time. And that one a little bit high. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in game one of the wild card series. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. So here's Horner now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. A little bit low.
Oh.
The other way, and foul ball. Bush on at second with 2 down. That one hit to right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
This one popped up. Castro. And it's caught for the out.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. Flying to left his first time. Up the middle. Swanson whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Bogarts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Can't make contact with the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's a foul ball. lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in for the third out. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. And we're back.
Leading off
half
for
up to
the
him.
Cubs, the
He's
left
got
fielder,
pop,
Ian.
which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Iglesias fires over to
Now
first.
batting, the
One out in the
designated
bottom of the
hitter,
fourth.
Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. On the ground right side, Cronenworth whips it to first, and Tucker is retired.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seiya.
So two down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. And that misses. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball. That one just misses, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ballesteros, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
First and second, 2 outs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gavin Sheets. Assad back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Jamison Tyone appears to be getting loose. Kittredge getting loose as well. Next pitch is downstairs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Castro sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter number 9, second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Outside.
No, that's out.
1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Crow Armstrong makes the play. 2 down.
the third baseman, number 7,
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time up. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swinging a foul straight back. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Game one of
Leading
this
off
wild
for
card
the
series.
Not
And
shortstop,
here comes Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
This one could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Willie Castro. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Man at second. Just missed.
That's a ball. Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Michael Busch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike. 3-1.
3-1.
High fly ball out towards left center. Merrill on the move to the alley. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, catcher Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
That one pulled foul. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Nick Pivetta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 72, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's a little bit high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner on at third, one gone. That misses, and the count is 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. J.P. Sears out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Nick
number
Pivetta.
27.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that one is inside. Bush over at first with one away. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And that just misses. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Pat lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That pitch clips the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one in the air center field. Merrill settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
And
now,
this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Walked his first time. Just missed.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 2. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1.
One bright spot for the visitors is the fact that their opponent is already eaten into the bullpen. They can still change the course of the entire series, even if they lose game 1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Up the middle, Castro tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Singled back to the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. Dosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
O'Hearn in the box again, takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
0-1.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball. 1-1.
So now 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Now back.
And here's the first baseman, Moises Ballesteros. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Just off the inside edge. Pickoff move to first. Ballesteros back in on a dive. Ballesteros off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
First and second, 2 outs. Dansby Swanson now at the plate. There's a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Cubs strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Top of inning number 7. Here's Manny Machado. Ripped on the ground to second. Castro sends it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's all for Jameson Taillon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Drew Pomeranz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 2 in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Looking to get the tying run on base. Inside, just missed. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And that's in there for strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Swanson tosses to first. Bogaerts retired. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 72.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. He's already homered in this game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Bullpen action for the Padres. Wandy Peralta up and loosening in the pen. Miller, the right-hander, also getting loose. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch.
The catcher, Michael Busch.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's way outside. And a count even 1-1.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there, and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That is upstairs for ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Number 72 done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
new arm out of the bullpen, Adrian Morejon.
50.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Morejon.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Merrill sizes this one up. That is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. Pomerantz back to work. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Action in the pen down there. Daniel Palencia, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Kittredge getting cranked up as well. In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
The batter number 9, second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. 2 away now.
now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Iglesias, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Freddie Fermin waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Castro. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And they still trail it here, 3-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Kyle Tucker. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Suzuki stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And it's fouled away. Swings through that.
1-2's the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. There's the strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side, Cronenworth. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Daniel Palencia.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Ready for me.
And a pitch. Fermin up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye right there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's too high, ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 3. That one in triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 in this one.
O'Hearn.
Off the plate inside. And it's 1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Really important at bat coming up now.
Substitution being made at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Mason McCoy. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. Golden opportunity right here. That one to first. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Last chance for the Padres. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Ball 1 there.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 1. One strike away from securing game one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Called out on strikes. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.